All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is B Tatum. I just wanted to do something a little different in the morning, kind of communicate with you guys and talk about a topic that I think is very important. In the beginning stages of this, please let me know if there's some issues that I cannot see on my end that you can see on your end. But beyond that, this morning, I wanted to talk about just for a little bit about social pressures. I think social pressures affect every single aspect of America, starting with American youth. And I remember a lot of this going on when I was young and going to school. And, there was this pressure to be popular. There was this pressure to conform to the standards of most other people. Now, in fact, the standards of most other people may not have been conducive for growth or conducive for prosperity to a certain degree, but young people tend to get involved with it anyway. And so I wanted to encourage people this morning, if you're watching, to not conform to social pressures. Now, social pressures aren't just limited to young people. We see this in adults as well. Some adults on their job, everybody's breaking the rules. So you go down the path of slightly breaking the rules, if that makes any sense. And I think that we have to really think about the impact of being a follower. Social pressures are associated with being followers, which is something that eventually or inevitably some of us will be followers and some of us will not. But the idea behind it is that the concept in your mind should be that you want to be or you strive to be an independent thinker. You strive to understand what's right and what's wrong and do your best to apply that in every aspect of your life. It's not easy. If it was easy, everybody would be successful. And I'm talking about uber successful. I'm not talking about half successful, borderline failing in life. I'm talking about everybody will be successful if this was easy. It's not easy, but it has to be something that you practice consistently on a day-to-day basis. You want to be sure about what you believe, what you stand for, and apply that in your everyday life. I see social pressure being related to what they call political correctness. So political correctness will tell you that, let's say you believe in God, you believe in Christ. Political correctness will tell you, oh, it's not popular to say that on your job. You shouldn't really reference Christ on your job because somebody may be offended. Maybe somebody's a Muslim or whatever the case may be. And social pressures will lead you down the path of saying, well, I'm not going to talk about God at work. I'm not going to say certain things. Now, I'm not talking about a job where you have a policy in place that says you cannot discuss religion. I'm talking about a place where you have the access to discuss religion, or you have the access to at least tell people that you're blessed, that talk about all the goodness that God has provided for you. You have access to do those things and you refuse to do them because you don't think it's politically correct, or social pressures tell you that you shouldn't talk about Jesus because it's controversial. And those are some of the elements that we need to fight against. If God has done something good for you, then talk about his goodness. Talk about his loyalties to you. Don't be afraid of that because society wants you to be quiet on the subject matter. If you support it, and I say this, and I can say this 100 times, you can support Donald Trump, but you're afraid to say it because of social pressure. And I'm gonna be quite honest with you guys. Like there's a level of that I have to overcome. Like I have a Trump hat, I have Trump socks, I have a couple Trump shirts. And sometimes before I leave the house, I think to myself like, man, do I really want to go out of the house like this? What if, I don't want to get confronted by somebody and then have to beat somebody down over a hat. But I have to remind myself that, what? This is normal. Like I voted for Trump and millions of other people voted for Trump. I am in the norm. It is not abnormal for somebody to support the president of the United States. And we have to really, think about that and try to understand and be brave. I mean, I'm talking to myself too. We got to be brave. In some cases, sometimes it's a little difficult to do that. Sometimes it's a little challenging to do that. But if you're going to have a goal in life and you're going to have a purpose in life, and it should be geared towards being brave. Stand up for what you believe, for young people that's watching this, if any young people, end up watching this, is that don't conform to social pressures. When I was growing up, when I was in school, being smart wasn't cool. When I say being smart, I mean trying to articulate your words properly, trying to speak proper English. If you had aspirations to be a tennis player, if you had aspirations to be a doctor, a swimmer, I mean, I'm talking about in the sports arena and in the professional arena, outside of the norms of African American people. If you wanted to, say I want to fly to the moon, people will laugh at you, they will clown you, they will joke about you, you will become unpopular. And a lot of times as a young person, it's hard because you don't want to be the kid that's outcast. You don't want to be the kid that everybody's talking about or clowning. But you got to realize that it's your life. And all these people who are clowning you now will be working for you later. And that's a principle that I wish somebody would have told me when I was younger. I wish somebody would have emphasized to me when I was younger, is that don't worry about what other people say. Understand what truth is, and understand that inevitably you are going to put yourself in a position that's higher or better than these young other people who are young and who are foolish. And so that's something that I want young people to really think about. So you guys, I'm assuming that I can see everything on here and on the other one. I'm right now on Periscope, YouTube, and Facebook at the same time. I have chats that are going from YouTube. I can see you on YouTube. I got Facebook on my phone. And I just wanted to share some things with you guys this morning because, I don't know. When I have something in my heart, I feel like that I want to share it. And you guys tell me if you don't want me to share it with you. And I doubt that. I think you guys would love to hear what I have to say. But we just really, honestly, we have to regain our consciousness in this society. We have to regain our position in this world of being authentic, fact-driven people. The days of emotionalism is coming to an end. The days of basing your friendships on color has to come to an end. Basing your friendship on initial perspective or initial representation has to come to an end. This needs to be a thorough evaluation of who you allow to come into your life. Social pressures will tell you that if you're black, you should have black friends. If you're white, you should have white friends. If you are black, this don't happen to black people, but if you're white, you should have multicultural friendships. And I'm gonna tell you like this, look, allow people to be your friends who are genuinely pro you. Let's be honest, pro you. People who want to see you become successful in whatever you're doing. And when I say whatever you're doing, I mean whatever you're doing that's legal and that's just and that's appropriate before God. Let me say that. Because some people want you to be successful selling dope, and that's probably not a good friend. But you want to be around people that want to see you strive to be the best you can be. And if where you live at and the demographic that you stay in is only white people, then there ain't nothing wrong with that. If the demographic that you live in, will be, and all your friends, your true friends, are only black, and ain't nothing wrong with that. And if somebody want to challenge you about diversity, then they can kick rocks. You know, it doesn't matter. The people that are in your life should be the people that are growing your life. People that are spawning you into, you know, being, you know, the best you can be, and then the best you can be for other people. So that's pretty much all I want to say. Like always, I want to have an opportunity to open this thing up for questions. If you guys have questions, I'm going to try to do my best to filter through these questions and make sure that I'm getting everybody's commentary in. I'm going to do a quick message. And I think this is sent to everybody, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm going to open it up for questions real quick if you guys have questions. And I see people joining. Avery joining from Periscope. Joshua from Periscope. I can see people who join from Periscope. But I appreciate all you guys coming on and watching. But I want you guys to be able to ask me some questions. If you see me looking down and looking over, because I'm looking at these questions that's coming up on my phone, and then some questions that are coming up on Periscope or YouTube. Now, keep in mind that there may be a slight delay. So I really think that we have to get to we have to get to a stable situation in our society, because it's running amok, man. This political correctness and this social justice stuff is just running amok, and we have to regain our position as you know, normal functioning people. Kingdom Truth, what's up? What do I think about President Trump firing Rex Tillerson? Now, I think that the president have obviously a myriad of reasons why he do certain things. Some reasons we will never know. Some reasons will be completely obvious. And I think, to be honest, and I haven't even confirmed that because I've been out of the news for a minute, but I'm assuming that since you commented on here that that's reasonable. I may need to look it up real quick. But anybody that Trump has fired, in my opinion, is a testament of two things. Trump firing so many people is a testament of the fact that he's still learning when it comes to picking people. And then the second part is that he's not afraid to fire your butt if you're not getting the job done. And if you're not getting the job done, or you are presenting yourself as anti-movement, then you're going to get fired under Trump's administration, period. And I don't have a problem with that. You know, I'm open to watching President Trump's growing pains as being the first time ever being in politics, really, and being the president of the United States for the first year. I understand that he's not going to be perfect in people that he's picking, and he's not going to be perfect in every aspect. But what I will say is that I'm encouraged by the fact that if you are a traitor, if you are shady, he will get rid of your butt. And I honestly believe that's how all presidents should be. But I guarantee you that other presidents, if and I have to look this stat up because I don't think I have it, you know, where I can really talk it on this subject completely as far as the facts are concerned, regarding how many other presidents fire people at the rate that President Donald Trump is firing people. You know, I would have to look at the stats and see if President Trump is even going up and beyond anybody else. But regardless of that, I bet you $1 million that other people should have fired people in their administration, but they did not. Why? Because of political correctness. Because they don't want to be looked at as the person who's firing everybody. But see, President Trump don't care. President Trump will drop you like a bad habit. And I honestly believe that's why he was successful in business, and that's why he's going to be successful as a president of the United States. Omarosa and all these other traitors that come through and have an agenda, he's going to get rid of you. And then you know that they're shady because after he get rid of them, they start writing books and they start collaborating with people to try to bring down President Trump's character. That right there only make you look bad. When somebody talking trash about you, your response is what dictate who you are versus what they said initially. Let's see. David Kimball. I don't know, man. I'll see what James T talking about. He asked me when me, him, and James T can go out and get a beer. Man, we got to see, man. I don't know how well you know James T. I know James T pretty well. So if you could contact him and y'all could work it out, man, we can all go and grab something. Let's see. David talking about the new gun grab bill. I think that's that video that's going around. I think that when you talk about gun laws and gun grabbing, like I honestly believe that that's something that's worth fighting for. Because I know our president he has made an attempt to be bipartisan. I think that he's not going to be delusional or delusioned into making a horrible mistake when it comes to the Second Amendment. But I think it's something that this country needs to be fighting for. Somebody said, what do you think of Trump if he does ban guns from legal law-abiding citizens? I don't think Trump has ever proposed that he would ban guns for legal law-abiding citizens. I don't think that that's ever been an issue. I think that the bump stock and some other things like that have been on the agenda to ban. That's one thing that I honestly don't agree with. I don't really think that the bump stock should be banned, to be quite honest, because the people who are using a bump stock in an inappropriate fashion are gonna just end up stealing it, buying it stolen, and using it anyway. So the ban is just for political correctness. The ban is just to suffice the other side of the aisle, to be honest, because I really don't think the bump stock means anything to anybody. People die. Most of these gun violent deaths are in the inner city and through criminals and thugs. Thugs ain't using bump stocks. So I ain't never even heard anybody using a bump stock until Las Vegas. So how big of an issue is the bump stock? You know what I'm saying? I just think it's political mumbo jumbo to try to ban something that nobody even cares about. But it could be his strategic way of sufficing one side so they can shut up and go sit down somewhere. Because it really don't matter. I would never buy a bump stock. I don't need one. I can fire that thing with pulling my finger on the trigger. And it's more accurate when you pull in the trigger in a semi-automatic gun than it is in a fully automatic. That thing is just spraying. And if you don't have control, you spraying everywhere. Anyway, should Trump fire Sessions? I think Trump should fire Jeff Sessions. Man, Jeff Sessions haven't done nothing since he's been in office. I thought Jeff Sessions was going to come down with the hammer on top of people's heads. Boom. I'm coming down with the hammer. Jeff Sessions taking people to jail. Man, Jeff Sessions been sitting on a bench ever since he got here, recusing himself of all kinds of stuff. Man, what are you actually doing for the American people? And I don't think you're doing nothing. So fire him. He should be the next one to go. Rosenstein, fire him. Mueller, fired. All these clowns need to get fired, man. And I think Trump gonna do it in due time, but all these clowns need to get fired, man. There is no reason in the world for these people to be in office. And I don't want to say Jeff Sessions is a clown as a person. His contributions in this administration has been clown-like, which I haven't followed everything, but everything that I want him to get done, nothing is happening. Jeff Sessions shouldn't have recused himself in this investigation. Unless in the next couple months, I'm gonna figure out why. I don't think he should have took charge. At least at this point, for the love of God. I mean, we found out there's nothing there. Now let's start going after the people who lied on President Trump. Now let's start going after the people who should be in prison, aka Hillary Clinton, a long time ago. That's what I want to see happen. Jeff ain't getting it done. At least it doesn't appear that he's getting it done. I am open to being criticized if I'm wrong about this. But me and a lot of other Americans are looking at Jeff Sessions like, why do you need a special counsel when you have Jeff Sessions? He is the special counsel. Oh, he recused himself. So he can't even do any. He's not even involving himself. Anyway. Somebody asked me, what about President Trump wanting to build a wall and keep out illegals? I think anybody who know me and who have common sense, not to badger your common sense, but I think that we should build a wall. We should build a wall on our southern border, period. If we would deport some of these illegals, stop giving them food stamps, the government would save enough money to build a wall. So we should build a wall. We should protect our southern boundaries. You know, we already know why some people don't want us to protect our southern boundaries. It's because they want illegals to come in the country. They want to find a way to give them amnesty or find a way for them to vote so that they can win, the Democrats can win. That's the reason they want them in here. They don't care about these illegal people. They on to the next agenda. They used to care about black people. Now they don't care about black people. They care about illegals. Whoever is going to get them the votes they need, that's who they care about at the time. Let's see. Go Wildcats, bear down, Money. Money Mike. I wonder who is Money Mike. What's your real name? Do I know you? I probably know you. I know a couple Mikes and when I played for U of A. Somebody said no, impeach Trump. I'm not really sure what that means, because let's talk about impeaching Donald Trump for a minute. Money Mike from Tucson. Man, I know plenty of Mikes in Tucson. Or do you live in Tucson now? Or are you from Tucson? Anyway, let me go on this. Somebody said impeach President Donald Trump. Like, why? I want to hear somebody explain to me why would it be necessary to impeach Donald Trump? Because the economy is successful? Because he's America first? Because he has dominated overseas and foreign relationships? Because Kim Jong-un is now bowing down to the United States of America because they know Trump ain't bullcorning? Because he's cut taxes and people have seen tons and tons and tons of money in their paycheck? Oh, you want to impeach him because you don't like what he said 8-9 years ago in Access Hollywood, on a bus on Access Hollywood. Oh, you don't like the fact that he tweets. Oh, you don't like the fact that he don't want illegal people to run amok in our country. Oh, because there was an investigation on Russian collusion that was complete BS. Oh, that's why you want him to be impeached. Oh, okay. You know what? In La La Land, where you live at, he will be impeached, right? Because you don't need an impeachable offense to impeach people in La La Land. You can just say, I don't like him, so I think he should be impeached. You know, these brain dead people who are writing up articles of impeachment. It's like, what are you talking about? You have no impeachable offenses. Oh, let's create one. Let's create a false dossier. Let's create an investigation into Russian collusion. 0 Americans were involved in that. Okay, I digress. Let's move along. Somebody want to see my dog. Let's see. I'm trying to get all these questions in here. Now, I hope that nobody has super chatted any questions, because this new messenger, I don't know if I can see him. Let me make sure I go here and make sure I don't miss anybody's super chat, because I don't want to miss your super chat. Because if you are going to send a super chat, it is invaluable that I answer your super chat out of just sheer respect. So let's see. It says that I'm on YouTube, because I don't really know what super chat look like on this messenger. So forgive me, y'all, if I miss your super chat, for real. So let's keep the stream going. I'm gonna answer a couple questions on Facebook if you guys have any questions. Maxine Waters is a delusional old lady. I wouldn't even trust Maxine Waters to babysit my kid for 20 minutes. Maxine Waters is brain dead. All right, cool. No super chats. It don't look like no super chats right here. So if you messed around and super chatted and I missed it, write me a message and let me know so I can make sure I get your question in there, because out of respect, I want to make sure anybody who super chat get their questions answered. And for some of you who don't know what super chat is pretty much limited to YouTube. And on YouTube, you can ask a question. If you want the question prioritized, it's a way to donate to support me too. You can give $1 up to $500 if you wanted to, and then the question will stay up in the question stream, and I'll be able to answer your question and see it. But anyway, let's see. Maxine Waters is senile, and I think everybody knows that they have a brain, because if you're going to be walking around talking about impeaching the president of the United States with no evidence and no legitimate way of impeaching him, then what brain do you have? You know what I'm saying? Like, this goes back to my point of like social pressure. People feel socially pressured to think that she's a legitimate person. Like, she's a nut job. I hate to say it. She's a complete nut job. If you ever hear her speak, her and Nancy Pelosi are two senile old ladies that need to, like, they're hurting the Democratic Party. I don't know how anybody think that those two women are helping them. They're freaking senile, just like McCain. McCain is senile, man. I hate that I voted for McCain. Somebody asked me what state I'm in. I live in Arizona, the beautiful state of Arizona. Somebody said David is a troll. I don't even know who David is. I just think that people saying impeach Donald Trump is just, get rid of him, moron. Okay, since David is saying that he thinks that I'm a moron and say that we need to get rid of President Donald Trump, David, how about you articulate why we should get rid of Donald Trump, and articulate how they're gonna write up an article of impeachment that will actually get President Trump impeached, or even just name one thing that he's done that's impeachable. Okay, I'll wait. I'm gonna be dead by the time you find the answer to that, but I'll wait. Let's see. Will you run for office? I don't know, man. I've been thinking about running for some, like a minor office. When I say minor office, it's not the president. I'm saying like running for, I don't know, maybe running for Senate, something like that. I'm not sure. I'm not really not sure. Or running for the local government, like, I don't know, man. Maybe mayor of my little city would probably be cool. If I can run it on a small level, do some stuff like that, maybe I can get some experience. But right now, I just don't really think I want to be in politics right now, because I'll be in there cutting up. They be ready to kick me out of there. City council is not a bad place to start. I want to do something. I got to find something to do that can be impactful to society on another level, on a level beyond just talking on YouTube, Facebook, and Periscope. Some people say Senate or Congress. I've thought about it. I'm not gonna lie. Here go my dog. Look, he just forced his way. You just force your way in here. Who told you can come get my lap? Ugh. All right, so I guess he want to join the show. But anyway, let's see. You know what's, you know, something that I thought about the other day, and I kind of think I'm not gonna do it, but I thought about I ain't gonna say that. I'll tell you guys later. I'll tell you guys later. Maybe tonight on the live stream, I'll talk to you guys what I thought about. Somebody said, Daryl says, all white audience. What with that? What with that? I don't understand what that means. All white audience. So I'm assuming that Daryl, I think if you're talking about me, that Daryl has some type of X-ray, Superman, I don't know. I forget the professor's name that's sitting in the chair that can read your brain. Dang, what's his name? God dang, I forgot his name. That he somehow can see every single person that follows me, every single person that's commenting. He can see everybody on Periscope. He can see everybody on YouTube and Facebook. See, the people that say stuff like this, I think, and I don't want to get mad at them and argue with them, but like Professor X, God dang it, how did I forget Professor X? That is the easiest thing. God dang. Xavier, Professor Xavier. But anyway, my dog like me scratches his back right here. It's just a little favorite spot. Look at him. He's looking out the window getting his back scratched. Okay, get down, buddy. Down. You've done enough damage. But when people say stuff like, you have an all-white following, that's just not true. Now, if you say I have a majority white following, then yeah, you could say that. That may be legitimate. Does it matter? No. The problem is that I'm just saying, let me just say this. My followers have common sense. My followers are people who got common sense. Now, all I do is talk common sense or speak with intelligent words that are impactful. And people, see, real recognize real. People that understand what I'm saying, people that can see reality, they follow me. So if you want to make a point, to me, it seems as if, and you can't make this point because it's an ignorant point, if there was just equal amount of white people in this world, white people in the United States as black people, then this point would be valid. But foolishness will tell you, well, you have more white supporters than black supporters. Well, there's more white people in this country than black people, okay? 13% of the population. If 13% of my supporters were black, I would have a proper ratio. That would be a proper ratio. And I honestly believe that I do have a lot of minority supporters, especially on YouTube. Man, people send me messages every day. I see all these African-American people send me messages all the time about how they were lied to, especially in my last video. Latinos for Trump send me messages all the time. Now, this is the disproportionality that some of these hypocrites don't want to talk about. Who are you representing? If you are speaking truth and real recognize real, if most of my followers, just say if that was a legitimate statement, most of my followers were white, then that tells me that white people have common sense. Then you just make yourself look bad, because I talk about reasonable stuff with common sense and most people cannot deny what I'm saying. You may not like what I'm saying, but you can't deny what I'm saying factually. And that to me tells me that white people have more common sense than you do. So that's all I get from that. But people are brain dead and they want to look at race. That to me tells me that you think all white people are the same. So you think since all white people, a lot of white people follow me, that all white people think the same. That's what you're telling me. So when somebody make dumb, superfluous, ridiculous statements like that, that makes me realize that you are a partially brain dead person. Your brain is not completely dead because you can get online and type stuff, but your brain is dying. It is dying. Because for you to make a statement to say that all of my followers are white, even if that was true, you have 0 point to make. That either make you look dumb as a black person, or, I mean, people are just, I think people want to, what people want to do is, when they feel as if they're losing a battle, right? They see me on here speaking truth, and they see the impact, right? All of you guys are watching this video, I don't know, on 3 platforms, thousands of hundreds of thousands of people. I've had videos that millions and millions of views, and little old so-and-so sitting somewhere at his house wondering why he can't make an impact in this world, and they start hating on you. This is exactly what happens. And as a racist person, let me call racist, when I see a racist, I'm gonna call the person racist. When a racist person look at the impact that I'm making and try to project that all white people are the same, because just because a lot of white people follow me don't mean they're the same, right? That means that all men should follow me. No, women follow me too. That means that only 50-year-old people should follow me. No, 20-year-olds follow me too. You cannot project and act as if all white people are the same, even if only white people follow me. There's white people that come from so many different backgrounds and so many different walks of life. Not every white person that follow me agree with everything I say. Not every white person is in the same pay bracket. Some white people are poor. Some white people are wealthy. There's a myriad of different people that follow me that fall in different aspects of the spectrum of humanity. You know, but I don't get mad at people and get yelled at people like that. What I do is I articulate facts. And people that love to use that are people who are counterproductive to America. Because the first time that you say, why only black people follow you? Then they gonna get mad. If a white person say that, they gonna get mad and call it racist. It's like these people, they're so hypocritical that they don't even understand their own hypocrisy. You know, and like Kyle Kiss said on YouTube, why are people on here if they don't like B. Tatum? Let me tell y'all something. People like me. The people that disagree with me, they know. See, when you speak, let me say something. Let me say something about truth. Let me say something about truth. And I'm going to compare myself to the way people used to treat Jesus. And I'm not saying that I'm Jesus. Everybody know that, man. You got to be a fool to think I'm Jesus. I'm not perfect. We can start right there. And I'm not going to raise from the dead like Jesus did in 3 days. You know, so anyway, I'm not Jesus at all. But what I'm telling you is that why were the Pharisees running after Jesus, listening to his every move and following him and trying to figure out what he's doing next? It's because they were threatened by the truth. See, because they knew Jesus was telling the truth, and they felt something in their heart that was like messing with them. Like, man, I don't like that, but I can't deny it. But I don't like the fact that all he do is talk about black people. It's not wrong what he's saying, but I don't like that fact. Oh, I'm offended. And the Pharisees were offended, and Jesus was gaining crowds and crowds of people, because people are just, by nature, they're attracted to the truth. When they hear authenticity, when they hear truth, they become attracted to it, and they want to follow it, because most people understand reality and truth. So they like, oh, that's exactly what I was thinking. Man, this person is telling the truth. So people follow that. And then these fake people who are jealous or whatever the case may be, they still following me too. They watching, they like the Pharisees, following me around, because they can't control when they hear that truth and they hear somebody that's authentic, they gotta keep following me. And then they understand, and they start getting in, and then they want to throw out, every time they come in my news feed, they want to throw out something shady. Oh, you only have white people that follow you. Well, that's dumb, because not only white people follow me, tons of black people that follow me. More black people follow me than will follow them, than they will have as total people following them in the history of his life. Why? It's not because I'm so great, it's because I'm real. These other people are fake. So Let me go on. Let me move along. Let's see. Who else is on here talking crazy? Somebody said that my truth is a bunch of ignorant lies. Give me an example, sir. Give me an example. I would love to discuss with you. I don't have to call you names. I don't have to. Give me an example. If you say that I'm lying, if you say that I'm untruthful, give me an example. If you claim that only my followers are white, I mean, you're an idiot, but prove it to me. Because I know people right now, one of the people that's normally number one on every video I have ever went live on is Brittany. Brittany is black. So I'm not gonna debate. Like Roy said, let's debate. What am I gonna debate? What you're saying is ignorant. Give me a premise on what you're talking about, and then we could probably debate at another time. But I need to find out. I need to find out if you even a person with a brain. I'm not gonna debate people that don't have a brain, because then you're wasting my time. But if you legitimately have something that you think that I said wrong, or that I'm lying about, or that I'm misinformed about, then write it on the comment section right here. You're a big boy, you can write, a big girl, I don't know who you are. Write it on the comment section. Give me a basis to understand, or even to evaluate if I should even debate with you. I'm not gonna, like, I wouldn't debate with a 3-year-old. That's a waste of my time. A 3-year-old don't even know how. This 3-year-old still peeing in the bed. I'm not gonna debate somebody like that. And Roy the same way, man. You can't even give. See, this is what people do. This person don't even have a real picture on their profile. Let's debate, let's debate, let's debate, let's debate. What you say is ignorant. You don't have no basis what you say. And I tell them, well, give me one example of what I said that's a lie, or that's untruthful, or that's fake, or that's disingenuous. Oh, you'll hear it when we debate. You don't even have a real picture on your profile. So get out of my face, man. Let's see. Next. Now, y'all, hey, I'm open to debate anybody on any platform, anywhere, anytime. But I'm not gonna waste my time debating a 3-year-old. If you know what I'm saying. Like, grow up, get some knowledge, a little bit of background, then I'll debate you. If you have something legitimate that you can write in the comment sections that would necessitate me to debate you, I'll do that. I don't care. I've brought people on that disagree with me plenty of times. And I don't think none of them win that debate. Let's see. Yeah, I know haters gonna hate, man. People, man, that truth will make you hate. That truth will hurt your feelings and make you want to hate on somebody. It'll do it to all of us, man. But you just gotta make sure you're not the one that's falling in that trap. Yeah, man. I ain't gonna debate nobody who can't even give me one reason why they think I'm not right. Let's see. Jess from YouTube. Jess from Facebook. I got 2 things I want to talk about. Jess said, "What do I think about the gun laws being passed?" I think that the gun laws is not the solution. If we want to ban people from owning guns, then let's just be honest about it and say we want to ban people from having guns. What's up, TT on Periscope? If we want to ban people from having guns, then let's just be honest. We want to ban guns. If we want to stop people from getting murdered by guns, or murdered, I'm going to say murdered by guns. If we want to stop people from getting murdered, then we need to address the issue that's causing people to be murdered. You don't need to mix your sauces and try to act like they're different. Oh, Super Chat do show up on here. Is this the messenger? This messenger is beast mode right now. I can see all the messages from everywhere, and it gives the Super Chat. Elizabeth, thank you so much for another Super Chat. You are the bomb. You are the bomb.com. So B, a lot of these comments come from, How Agni Face loses on a keyboard in mommy's basement. There are far more people out here that love and respect you. Have a fantastic week, B. Elizabeth, thank you so much. I love you. Power to you. And I agree with you. I think that, you know, that is when people say acne face, people in the basement. Do they mean people have acne on their face in the basement? No, they mean the concept of people who have this idea of self-deprecation, like this idea of not having confidence in their own abilities as an individual. They are, I'm looking for the word to use. They are people that lack self-esteem. And then when you say in your mama's basement, it's somebody who is not self-sufficient. You're not even an adult yet. You're still living off somebody else. Have your own brain, your own mind, and be your own individual. People like that are the ones who are coming on this feed and just running their mouth saying something crazy. And some people, there'll probably be a few people in this that are legitimately opposed to what I'm saying. I don't think everybody. Sometimes I think of things that I've said and say, man, I could have said that better. So it may come across wrong, and people may think, differently about what I'm saying and have their own opinions. But at the end of the day, unless you got something productive to say, then whatever. Let's see. Brandon, please talk about cooperating with police when stopped. Okay, let's see. Okay, hold on. I got to answer the super chats first. Elizabeth, thank you so much. I appreciate it, Elizabeth. I appreciate it. I think I'm going to, I think I got to get my people together, and then I'm going to try to get maybe a few people to get on here and moderate, because I don't know what's going on in the comment section, to be honest. Like, it's so many comments coming through. I don't really know if people fighting, if we have trolls. I'm kind of missing them. Let's see. Look at Daryl. Daryl coming on again. Daryl, I'm still waiting for you to give me an example of why you disagree with me. Like, give me one example of what I said that's wrong. Give me one proof that my only followers are white. That means you have to go to That means you have to go to Twitter. You have to go to YouTube and Facebook, and you have to prove that everybody that follow me is white, because that's the statement you made, which is ignorant and ridiculous. But anyway, if you are on YouTube right now, I'm learning this from other YouTubers. Make sure you go and like the YouTube channel. Subscribe to me and then like the stream. The more likes we get on the stream, the more that is pushed out from my perspective of what people are telling me. So go and like it right now. We got 150 people watching on YouTube. Go like. Get the likes all the way up. Let's get the likes to at least 146 people, 150 people. So I'll be looking for that as soon as you guys start the likes. Oh, I see them going up. We got to at least get to 150 likes. And if you're watching this and you like it and you're on YouTube, subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to my channel. If you're new, this is what you get from me. You get real talk, you get authenticity, and I try to answer all of your questions. Like I said, everybody that know anything about Super Chat, it's very easy for me to steal Super Chat. I mean, you don't have to give $40 or something to Super Chat me. You can give the $1 if you want to. It's a way to support me, and then it's a way for your question to pop up at the top. If you want to ask questions, obviously I still answer everybody else's questions, but sometimes I might miss your questions, and I apologize, because I got between Facebook, I ain't even, Periscope comes up on here. Periscope, Facebook, all this. I got tons of messages just coming in, and I can't answer you all. Even though I love all of you guys, I just can't answer everybody. What is my channel name on YouTube? It's Brandon Tatum. I think like Tatum Bug is like the URL portion of it, but just type in Brandon Tatum. I'm probably the most popular Brandon Tatum on YouTube. It's funny because there's a bunch of people that got my name, and it's the weirdest thing in the world. I see people that's named Brandon Tatum, and I'm like, there's like 50 Brandon Tatums. Like, that's the craziest thing ever. But I think when you type my name in, you'll see it. So subscribe to my channel. Like my channel. Subscribe to it. Like me on Facebook. If you're on Facebook, go find my page, Tatum Bug 34. If you put Brandon Tatum in, I'm sure you'll find it. Like my page. My pictures on all my platforms, I try to keep them the same. So we'll figure that out. Let's see. I don't know what Donna White is talking about. I can't. Thanks for subscribing, Sean. I appreciate you. It's good. I guess I have to tell people to subscribe and tell people to like it, and maybe you're not even thinking about it. And then when I tell you, you can think about it. That may be what I should do, is just tell people, encourage you. We up to 143 likes. Cool. That's awesome, man. You guys are just killing it right now. I really appreciate it. So I'm going to try to find a consistent time to do this in the morning. I see Lisa. Let's see. Let me see that I'll make sure I didn't miss it. We had another super chat donation. Maybe it hasn't come in yet. Let me make sure I don't miss it. Let's see. I think that was this one. No, that was Elizabeth. I had another super chat. No, I just saw it. Maybe it's just a donation. But anyway, so I want to explain a few things to you guys, and then I'm gonna get out here. Write in the comment section what time you want me to do this show in the morning, because I want to do a morning show and an evening show where we could just I'll have a subject I talk about, and then we can go into other topics that people are, topics of the day that people want to talk about. Thank you, Sawyer, for subscribing, and liking. Appreciate it. You are the person. I wasn't sure what your first name was. Yeah. See, I don't really deal with the trolls. Like this guy, I thought it was David. I guess it's Dawid. Whatever. And these people, I don't really even worry about them because the brain is just dying. I'm hoping that the brain can improve at some point. But there's always got to be trolls on here. Troll life is real. So listen, I live in Arizona time. Arizona never changes time zone or daylight saving or whatever you want to say. It never changes. We never have daylight savings. We have the same time the whole year. So right now it's 10 a.m. in Arizona. The closest time zone that I'm associated with is Mountain Standard Time, which is just an hour. I'm an hour earlier than Mountain Standard Time. So I'll go back and look at this. Write the times in that you want me to do the live show on the morning, and then write a time in that you want me to do the live show in the evening. I'll try to figure it out. Put your time zone in there, because I can kind of guess what time zone it is. You can make it easy on me by putting Mountain Standard Time in there, and then I can figure it out. But I'm in Arizona time. Arizona is I think the only state that don't change in daylight saving. We never have daylight savings. We just stay consistent the whole year, which I love. I don't ever have to switch my clocks or nothing. Let's see. But anyway, let's see. Yeah, write your times that you want me to do the live feed, or if you're on Periscope or not, then we'll figure out a time, because I want to do it consistently in the morning. I'll take in suggestions, and then I want to do it in the evening so we can have some communication both in the morning and night. So people can catch me in the morning, they probably can't catch me in the evening. And then we can go from there. I'll try to do my best to go back and look at these things. Kim asked me, how can you donate? Well, there is let's see, maybe I can put the link in here. So Streamlabs is an easy way to donate that I found out, because if you're not on YouTube, you can donate through Streamlabs. I'm going to, if this thing will pull up, I'm going to put the Streamlab link in the comment section. Let me see. And so if you're on Facebook and you want to donate to me, or if you're on any of these other platforms, there's a Streamlabs link for donations. And I'm going to send that link out right now to everyone on Facebook. If I can pull up Facebook. So I'm going to send that link out right now to everybody on Facebook. If you want to donate to me, it is greatly appreciated. And I know a lot of you guys know that every donation will help, because I am independent. I don't work for nobody. I work for B. Tatum. And for the people that watch this show. Now, if the live stream can get on here, maybe I could do it. This thing is slow as molasses. Let's see. I'm going to send the message on here. And then when Facebook can find itself again. So if anybody want to donate to me on YouTube, if you just want to donate to me, just a donation on YouTube, Streamlabs is the link. I put it in the link section. I think that'll go to Periscope, and that'll go to Super T. Thanks for subscribing. That link I just put in there will go to YouTube and Periscope. I believe it will. And then when Facebook figures itself out, which I just don't think it may not ever. It's like being really slow. So let's see. I'm going to end up pasting it in here though. Let's see. See, Facebook is taking a crap right now on itself. So I don't know what's going on with this. Let me see real quick. Maybe if I went back. I can't leave this page because it's my live stream. Let's see if I can find it on this other one. So anyway, if you want to donate to me, I'm gonna put the link in the comment section, and then we can go from there. So hopefully this Facebook will pull up. Let's see. It should show that I'm on live. So just bear with me for a second, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. So it's let me do this. Boom. V. Control V. Post. All right, I put the link in the comment section on the live video. So it should end up showing up in there. I got it on YouTube. So anybody who wants to support me by donating to me, there's a few ways you can do it. If you're on Facebook or you're on YouTube, you could do it through Super Chat. See, somebody just gave a Super Chat right now. Let me read. Elizabeth, another Super Chat. Suggest showtime 11 to 12. 11 to 12. The power hour of sanity. Just a thought. 11 to 12. What time zone, Elizabeth? What time zone? My time zone or your time zone? Let me know. Let's see if that came through. Yeah, it did. Streamlabs came through. So if you want to donate to me, you can donate like Elizabeth have been doing consistently since I've been doing these live streams, which I greatly appreciate. You can donate through Super Chat. Let's see. I'm not finna even think about messing up this name, but you just sent me a donation. Thank you so much for the donation. I will crucify your name. Your name pops up on the screen, so that person who just donated right there. I appreciate it. Myra Mason donates through Patreon. So let me explain this real quick. Patreon is the easiest way for people to donate to me. If you want to be a consistent person who donates to the cause, donates to me so I can keep making these videos, because obviously the more I can do independently, the more content I can put out. If I got to go get a 9 to 5 somewhere, then I'm not gonna be making that many videos, to be quite honest. I'm not gonna be able to make as many as flexible as I can, because I want to do. This is what I want to do. When you donate to me, these are the things that are really helping make this possible, right? Donations and different things like that. Obviously, I have a lot of money in the savings that I can live off of. But when you donate, you are helping me get a new camera, which I just got. You're helping me get a computer. I got a new computer. You are helping me be able to support myself and do this full time, right? The money that I make from investments that I made and stuff like that, that'll help me support myself as far as the necessities, the main stuff. But other stuff, you guys can help contribute to that success to where if I want to just live stream all day, just say if I want to live stream multiple times a day, and I want to do special things for you, for different individuals, like live chats and stuff like that, I could do that stuff all day. But you guys can help out with that if you donate and support. And I'll say this, and I'll tell you this, my faith in what God has blessed me with, which is doing this full time, my faith is in Christ. My faith is that God is going to deliver for me. And all I expect, or all I ask for anybody who want to support me, is that if you want to be a part of this blessing, then you can support me. And supporting me isn't just money. That's one thing I used to hate about church. I ain't gonna even lie, I used to hate that about church. One thing is that it's not just about money. Support is by liking the video, watching the video, sharing the video, telling your friends about the videos. And then also there's a financial aspect. You can do all of that, and you can support through Patreon and other stuff like that. So real quick, some people had asked me, well, what happened to CT? Nothing bad happened at Conservative Tribune. It's not like something bad happened and I left. It's just that Facebook literally decimated the reach at that platform, and we had to make some tough decisions. And one of the decisions that were tough is that either I stayed or I decided to go and do this on my own. And I think that God was leading me down the path of doing this on my own. And honestly, I ain't gonna even lie, I feel better about it, because I'm now able to develop what I want to on my own time, my own terms. And everybody who support me, who donate to me, who support me through Super Chat, all of that is going directly to me. And I think that a lot of you guys like that anyway. But anyway, let's see. My dog want me to take him outside. He literally screaming at me. Come here. Sit, buddy. Good boy. Stay. I'll take you out in a minute. Just be patient, okay? Be patient, child. So anyway, all that said, I'm just gonna throw this out here real quick. I'll put in the comment section. I'll show you the ways that you can support me, donate if you'd like to, if that's what you want to do. I appreciate it if you do. If you don't, I love you anyway. So I put the link in the comment section on Facebook. It's the Streamlabs link. Let me see if I can pin it to the top. It's the Streamlabs link that I put on Facebook. You guys can go and support me that way. Just click on it. You can make a donation. Somebody's already donated, which is excellent. You can make a donation that way. And let's see if I can pin this. Pin. Okay, so I pinned that comment to the top. So you guys can donate that way. My favorite way is Patreon. Patreon is very, very simple. You can donate from $1 to how much ever else you want to donate, and it'll be like a monthly thing. You can donate monthly. I mean, you can do a one-time donation, or you can donate monthly. But what that does is that's just an easy way to donate, and a lot of the proceeds from Patreon goes to me. Like Super Chat, Facebook or YouTube takes 30% of it. If you donate directly to PayPal, which is through Streamlabs, or on my links on YouTube, I have my PayPal email or whatever on there. You can donate straight to that. And if you donate, please, if you donate as like friends and family. I don't know how to do that, but I know that if you donate friends and family, all of that money goes straight to me. If you donate as if I'm giving you a service, they take a fee out of that. I mean, if you want to give them your fee, then you can. I don't suggest you do that. Just do friends and family. This is, and I'm gonna tell y'all this. This is hard for me because I do not like people donate money to me. But I know that it's necessary, and I know that some of you guys love it. Some of you guys, you take pride in donating to me. I just don't like it. But I understand that it's a necessary part of everything. And that's something that I have to learn to get over. Because if somehow money was just falling out of the sky, then of course nobody could ever even use donations. It's just that I've been scarred from like church stuff. You know, pastors will donate money and, donate money to a church or something, and they blowing your money and doing all kind of crazy stuff. And I can tell you as sure as I'm here today, the donations that come to me is going to be used to further this mission. I'm a grown man. Like, me living and eating is not going to come from donations. It's going to come from me, my savings, me making investments, and I can go get a job. That's what's going to have to happen. I would never in my life be like, oh man, donate to me so I can live a lavish life. And now my money, my way I food, where I take care of my kid, all that stuff is going to come from money that I made, money that I've invested, and I've gotten residual return on. So we'll go with that. Patreon is my favorite, period. And then it gives me the ability that people who are patrons, and y'all know, you know who you are, once I figure it out, I'm going to start making exclusive content for just my patrons. And I know some people do Patreon levels, but I don't know if I'm gonna do Patreon levels. I just think I'm just gonna give you the material. If you financially are able to donate $1, or you financially able to donate $100, that's just based on whatever you decide to do. But I think that I'm gonna leave that dollar amount to you, and I'm not gonna say, well, you get this if you donate this amount, you get this, you get this. I don't really want to do that right now. Maybe I'll change in the future, but I don't want to do that. So let's move forward. I think I've said every way to donate. You can do PayPal. You can do Streamlabs, which is the donation thing that I just pinned to the top. That's really easy to do because through Streamlabs you can send it directly to me, which will go through my bank account, or you can send it through PayPal. If you send it as friends and family, it'll go straight to me. If you send it as like a service, they will take a fee out of it. So that's that. I think I'm done with that. Follow me on all of my social media, please. YouTube, Brandon Tatum on YouTube, Tatum Boy 34 on Instagram, Tatum BOI 34 on Instagram. Let's see, The Officer Tatum on Twitter, and then Tatum Bug 34 on Facebook. So I think I hit all of them. Please follow me. I don't even know what my Patreon is. I mean, not Patreon. I don't even know what now Patreon is just Brandon Tatum. You can put Brandon Tatum in there. That'll be my Patreon. But I don't know what my Periscope is. I don't know. But it's probably easy to find me. Just put Brandon Tatum Periscope. Somebody say you want donations for what cause? I don't understand. I thought I just explained all that. Maybe Susan, I'll get to you later. Maybe you can message me and I'll tell you. But anyway, I think I've been talking enough. I love you guys. I appreciate you. I appreciate you guys watching. I need to go out and get my ride in for the day. But I really do appreciate you guys. Trump is here in California. It made me drive over there. It's only like 8 hours away. Yeah, appreciate it. U.S. Marine Corps, 0311 U.S. Marine Corps. I think that's the USMC. I appreciate you, man. Whatever. I appreciate any support that people give. All right, let's see. I love you guys. I'm gonna get off here. I think this went smoothly. This is my first time live streaming officially on all of my platforms, or most of my platforms. Enjoyed the conversation. Enjoyed all of you guys who subscribed. Thank all of you guys for liking me on YouTube. Thank you guys for following me on Facebook, and thank you guys for following me on Periscope and also on Twitter. Y'all keep the subscriptions keep coming in. I appreciate it. I want you guys to go and watch this video that I just made on YouTube. It is blowing up. So if you're watching this now and you have access to YouTube, go watch the video called "This Changed My Life. I Was Lied To." Go watch that video. I reposted that video because a while ago it got like 5 million views on Facebook a long time ago, but like it never made it to YouTube. And I think my YouTube following never saw the video probably. So I posted it again on YouTube. And we'll go from there. So anyway, I got distracted by a comment. So love you guys. Thank you all. Thank you for the suggestions. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for the donations, man. You guys are awesome. We're going to keep this thing going, and I'll keep you posted on what's next. Motivational speaking is in the atmosphere. And another thing is my website. I'll post all this stuff so you guys don't have to be trying to deal with it right now. But you can find all of my stuff through my website. You go to my website, it has all my social media. All the ways you can donate on my website. So anyway, love you guys. I'll see you later. I know I said it 100 times. Blame my pastor. He used to do that every Sunday. I love him to death. Bishop Pierce is the man. If y'all want to say a prayer for Bishop Pierce. He's a great man. He changed my life, and I love him to death. And I love him to life. So anyway, I'll see you guys later. I'm going to get something to eat and roll. Peace.